This story, some would call an urban legend, but others here in our little town know it for the truth. A teenage girl was asked to babysit for a family that lived in a huge, luxurious house. It was her first evening on the job, and after she put the children to bed upstairs, she sat down to watch some TV. No sooner had she settled down than the phone rang. The caller was a man. Gasping and laughing maniacally, he asked, "Have you been up to check on the children?" The babysitter hung up quickly, convinced that her friends were playing a joke, trying to scare her. But the phone rang again. And again the man asked, "Have you been up to check the children?" Again she hung up, this time frightened. But the man called a third time. This time, however, he said, "I've taken care of the kids. Now I'm coming for you." By now the babysitter was truly terrified. She called the police and reported the calls. The police told her to try to distract the man, to keep him on the phone longer so they could trace the call. As expected, the man called back a final time. The babysitter begged him to leave her alone, this keeping him on the line for longer, and they were able to trace the call, or at least she hoped. Eventually he hung up. Immediately the phone rang again. She picked it up, terrified, but this time it was the police. "Immediately, you've got to get out of the house. Leave fast. The calls are coming from upstairs. He's in the house." This has been The Babysitter by Jan Harold Brunvand. We would like to offer our eternal gratitude to Masons on Main for spreading the ghastly news of our arrival.